Lock in. First video of the day. 0 for the sub. Gabe for the 5. You changed our life. Sorry I couldn't donate for the 5. Dude, don't apologize. Thank you for the 5, man. Lock in. I snuck my friend's car into a demolition derby.
This is me at a demolition derby with my friend, Hugo. And that is Hugo's car.
Imagine your friend telling you you're going to go to a demolition derby and you're having the time of your life. You're like, dude, that really looks like my Honda Civic. That really looks like my Honda Civic. Wait, is that my license plate?
That I stole.
I'm a thief in the night. I'm a thief in the night.
And he has no idea.
Here we go.
But why am I doing?
Oh my God, did he spray paint it so he wouldn't recognize his own car? No, this is fucked up. Demolishing your friend's car. Like, and he's having a blast. He's like, oh, dude, that car's getting fucked up. Yeah. Oh, really? Well, that's your car. Do you think I'll buy him a new one? Yeah.
This? Well, Hugo has an identical twin brother, Patrick. And since I'm the master of getting one up on your sibling, no, Patrick reached out to me and asked whether I could help him out with a small brotherly beef. This is the story of how I stole my friend's
small brotherly beef. I think destroying your brother's car in a demolition derby might be a little more than some small beef.
Car in the dead of night.
I feel so naughty.
Prepared it for a demolition derby.
Sorry, Hugo.
And surprised him.
Hi, Hugo. Yeah.
Right under his nose.
I hope it's not my Mac Volvo.
Would he take it on his chiseled chin? Or on this occasion, had I overstepped the mark?
Oh, dude, I'd be fucking pissed. Would you guys, like, do you think there's anybody that wouldn't be mad? I'd be fucking livid. Maybe a little. Maybe a little. Yeah, like if you're a billionaire, that's different. But like, what? Bro, this guy's self-promoting on socials. That is actually nuts. Hold up. He's like spam self-promoting. He's like, this on all socials. I blocked him. Fucking yapping in my chat, dude. Lost for the sub, Graham for the 2. If not safe, Queso, maybe Zusi. Hunt for the sub, 0 for the 1,000, but he's Seth for the 10. WChanity, animals like life better. We'll talk about that trend when we get to the Squid Games video. And thank you for the 40 to Animal Rescue Corps. You're so great. You help me so much more than you could ever possibly know. Keep it through a great and amazing work. Thank you, TD for the sub, Bussy for the 1. Gabe for the 2. First time donating, watching the VOD since 2023. Sully for the 10. Teller Oliveira video, not watching it. Timbo for the sub. Lock in. If you have any videos you want to watch, videos you want to watch, games and play, videos, such games, such tab. Lock in.
So, I've known these two guys for a while. We met at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, which is a comedy festival. They've got a fantastic duo called Pair. They're amazing. Great guys. And recently, Patrick reached out to me with a little qualm that he had about his brother Hugo.
Well, Hugo can drive and I can't, and he constantly mocks me for it. I'd love...
Can drive and you can't. Is he that one friend that doesn't have a license? When you're like, do you guys have that one friend that's like fucking like 22, still doesn't have a license? Maybe not. I think every friend group has that one guy that just didn't get a license. I mean, it depends by state. Like some states you could drive when you're like 15. New Jersey, it's 17, which is crazy. Because it's like, you're just waiting to like borderline the end. Like some people aren't getting their license till their senior year. But I had one friend, he didn't get his license till he turned 21. I'm like, damn, bro. There was almost a period in time where he was almost able to drink and not have a license. South Dakota's 14. You could have a driver's license at 14 in South Dakota. So you get your fucking permit when you're 13.
him to know what it feels like.
That's not true. That's surely not true. South Dakota driving license age. Yeah, no, you're wrong. Maybe a farmer's license. You could get a permit at 14 and a full operating license at 16. I'm pretty sure most states you could get a permit at like 13 or 14, but at earliest you get a license is like sophomore year.
Not to be able to drive.
We came up with a plan to steal Hugo's car in the middle of the night and enter it into a demolition derby. So first thing I needed to do was get the car. Surely he would recognize if the car wasn't there.
He only uses the car during the weekend. I don't think he'd realize the car was gone.
So Patrick managed to...
He wouldn't realize if somebody stole his car for multiple days?
To sneak me this spare set of keys and then mentioned that I could go get the car late one.
Wait, is that common in the UK? Like, do people not drive off? I'm just so used to the American mindset where, like, I mean, a lot of you guys might live in big cities where you don't have a car, but outside of your individual city, everyone drives. Like, the majority of people commute, like, 40 minutes to work. Like, that's not uncommon for you have to drive, like, halfway across a state to fucking just go to your job. So, hold up, I gotta ban this guy. They don't have, in the London too, it's super efficient, very walkable here. That's what I assume. Just because the UK is also, like London and just most, like, UK cities have been in place for so long that I assume everything's been very connected. And the UK is not that large of a country where most people probably don't need a license. It's like, why would you get one? It's the same thing where it's like, I'm not going to judge somebody that lives in New York City and they're like 30 and they've never had a license because, like, why the fuck would you need a license? Like, having a car is actually worse than just walking somewhere.
Night. So, at 1 in the morning, I got my burglar on.
His car is parked around the corner, and I'm about to go and steal it. I've got the keys to Hugo's car. All robbers normally dress in all black. The only black thing that I had was a black tie.
Oh, shit.
Outfit that
How long was it like that? How long was it like
1
that?
in the morning, I got my
I'm fucking zoning out, dude. I was locked into the video. I'm like reading chat too, and you're like screen. I'm like, dude, I like lagged. It was like, I'm like for 3 seconds, I'm staring at you guys saying screen. I'm like, you talking about the video? What the fuck are you?
burglar on.
his car is parked around the corner, and I'm about to go and steal it. I've got the keys to Hugo's car. All robbers normally dress in all black. The only black thing that I had was a black tie outfit that I had for a red carpet a couple of weeks ago. So I'm serving at 1 in the morning. That's Hugo's house right there.
And right on the other side of the window was my unsuspecting victim, Hugo.
And
I would never do this in the United States out of fear that someone would shoot me. This seems a lot less scary to do in the UK. Like, if I imagine trying to, like, rob your friend's car in, like, Louisiana at night. The car alarm goes off. Yeah, no, he's killing you. Like you're dying. I'm not here. It's just like he's going to run at you. Oh, what the fuck, man?
to walk past
Maybe with a knife.
to get to the car.
You mean stab? Yeah, UK's scary as shit for that. Oh, my God. Chris, the guy that I streamed with Koshard, went to London the other day, or not the other day, like months ago. And he said one day he was just walking around in the middle of the night and there were people that were like giving him looks. I'm like, dude, I would have been scared as shit hearing about like London stabbings and how common that is. Not like common to the effect that like it's, you know, there's a 1 in 2 and you walking down the street, you're going to get stabbed. But I would never, that would be so scary to me. That, and then like when people are in Barcelona and they talk about just getting pickpocketed. This is going to sound so cocky. I don't understand how somebody pickpockets you and you don't notice it. Because isn't that what pickpocketing is? Like, you don't notice it. Maybe I'm thinking of, like, movie tropes. But if somebody were to pickpocket me, I feel like I would notice. I'd be hitting this every 10 seconds. I do lose my wallet at every bar I go to. But I go like, that's usually my fault. And I'll go. You do the double pocket pat. You got to check. Phone, keys, wallet. Phone, keys, wallet. And I get a zipper, right? Now I know if I was ever in Barcelona, I'd wear a belt and zipper pockets. They'd have to fucking pants my ass to steal some shit from me. We had an argument. Me and Chris, okay, now we're really off topic. Me and Chris had an argument when we were in Mexico. If somebody was holding you at knife point in like London, this is how we were talking about this and then it got off to this. Say like a 45-year-old man is holding you at knife point and he's like, and he's say 3 feet away from you. Like if he lunged, he'd stab you. And he's like, give me your money. Are you running or are you giving him your money? I'm fucking running. I'm sizing the guy up and going, is he going to be able to stab me if I try to run? Because that's like a gun, different story. You know, fucking empty the pockets. I'll give you my clothes, man. I'm fucking, if he's like, I was like, how close is he to me? Because that's really what's going to change it. Because I know he'd probably, like, I'm not going to say, oh, you're not going to stab me, because then I'm going to die, right? But if he's like, if he's, you know, holding it up to my neck, all the money's yours, man. I'll give you everything. I'd just be like, please let me keep my passport. That would be like the one thing I'd fucking beg for. Don't steal my passport. I'll be stranded here. Because they'll do that in other countries sometimes. Steal your fucking passport. Now you're just stuck in fucking Spain or wherever the hell you are.
This is the car. Does it open? It is. I need to be quick here. If he suddenly sees someone getting into his car.
Realistically, I would just be like, can I give you my chain? I'd be like, well, I know he'd ask for it. But I'd be like, can I give you my chain and you don't kill me? Like, I would be, bro, motherfuckers talk all the work about how, like, they'd be big tough guy in that moment. Like, I think I could fight for my life in Squid Games. But if somebody's holding me at fucking gun, please! 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 I would be, oh my God, on my knees, bro. I'd be like, fucking don't kill me. I fucking, goddamn, dude.
You'll be quite confused. Right, how do I turn it on? How do you put it in?
On my knees, I'd be like, yeah, man, I'll fucking fucking go get an ATM, man. I don't have cash on me.
Wait, does that go in there? Sweet. Shut up! How does this work? I've never stolen a car before.
I slowed it down, took some breaths, and thought about what needed to be done.
Okay, I haven't been paying attention enough. How does he have the keys to get in the car? How is he going to start the car? Is he going to hotwire it, or did somebody get him spare keys? Seaburns for the 5. I'd throw a dead possum at them. Yoda and Gizmo for the sub. A Beacon for the 3. You would just have that on hand. Doomboy for the $200 dono to Animal Rescue Corps, you fucking goat. Oh my God, dub in the chat. Love the charity streams supporting the foundation's love from Iceland. I fucking love your country, bro. Went there over a year ago now. It was awesome. Great people. Great site. It's cold as fuck. One complaint. Hate it. Hate that. Cold as shit all the time. It was like fucking June, and it was like 40 degrees outside. It was terrible. That was the only thing I didn't like. Doomboy, thank you for the $200 fucking dono to ARC. Yoda for the sub, Gizmo for the sub. Fried for the sub, Kevin for the 5. Posse for the 3. First up doing the stream, VOD Watcher. Glueball, thank you for the 10. Been watching for a long time. I'm getting made fun of. It really makes my day every time I am getting teased for watching you. What? I have been watching you for a really long time, but I'm getting made fun of. But it really makes my day. But every day I'm getting teased for watching you. Who the fuck's teasing you for watching? What do you... Just stop talking about me. Like, what are you just openly being like, yeah, I'm watching the new Joe Bart video, and then they make fun of you? Or are they just bringing up out of the blue? Who cares? Watch who you want to watch. Zolti, Pluto, and Mia for the sub. Mateo, thank you for the 1. LMAO for the sub. Oskiro, thank you for the 10. Moved to my first house in the hills. Ben, thank you for the 5. I refreshed my page. I reset the comment. Name on a previous donor at $10. I'm the one who gave the win in Roblox spelling. Talk of the sub. Well, thank you for the other donor. Redson for the 1. Started my mandatory military service here in Finland. Well, that's awesome, bro. Well, I hope it's going well. I don't really know how rough that is being stationed in the Finnish military. Or you say are you in the Finnish military, or are you in the U.S. military stationed in Finland? Sir for the 3. You helped me through my dad's death in 2019. Well, I'm glad I'm able to help, man, but I'm sorry for your loss. Rip in the chat. Zach, Red, and Big for the sub. You ever reacted to National Geographic show? That would be copyrighted. For the 5. Dover, John, Aliyah, Michael Yama, It's Tommy Timbo for the sub. Sully for the 10. Jack, thank you for the 3. Researcher to the Hills video. ZR, Mario, and John for the sub. TTV for the 3. All right, lock in.
To get this car away from the scene of the crime.
Handbrake. Oh God, it beep at me.
And slowly but surely, the runaway vehicle was in motion, and there was only one witness to my crime.
You tell no one. That's my thought.
Well, maybe.
Hold up. Responding to my manager. All right, lock it.
2 witnesses.
No. You
Subduing Flex. Noel for the sub. Simo, thank you for the 2. Saw TikTok where the guy said Joe Bartolozzi is too mainstream now. Noel for the sub. Pyro, thank you for the 10. Thank you for amazing content. You truly inspired to help many others. Thank you. And thank you for the 10. Yeah, no, there is a subsection of my audience. I understand, like, the chat's more chill when there's less viewers. But it's the summer, man. I always have an inflated viewer count in the summer. The second September 1st hits, I lose 35% of my audience. That is a fact. Outside of that, yeah, I've grown, like, gradually. But I think people just don't like... People like being in niche audiences. And so the second something seems like a lot of people watch it, they stop watching. So it's like, it's weird. But that's how it is. Hitsy, thank you for the 1. You're my favorite streamer. Thank you. All right, lock in.
tell no one. Stop it! You now need to drive past Hugo's house to get out of the road. If he looks out the window right now, he might see me. A thief in the night! I'm a thief in the night! I feel so naughty, but like, what I'm doing has been authorised by, well, at least one person, not the person who owns the car.
Now that I had the car, I drove it to Tom, the man who'd be getting it ready for the Demolition Derby. And this Demolition Derby is no joke. The cars get...
Okay, how do they not die?
No joke.
Like, is there people in that car? Oh, there's nobody in there?
It is no joke.
Oh, no, there's a person in there.
The cars get...
They just got into a head-on collision. They're perfectly fine.
properly smashed up. There are thrills, spills, and crumpled automobiles. And in order to enter...
Would y'all enter a demolition derby as a driver? If you insured me that I wouldn't die, yeah.
into this
Or be, like, permanently paralyzed.
Demolition Derby, there is oddly a very rigorous safety process.
What the dog doing?
Doors needed to be welded shut, every loose bit of metal needs to be gone, and after 24 hours in the shop, I went to go visit it.
Time to check in on Hugo's car.
And it seemed like Tom had been really hard at work.
Oh my God.
Okay, well, it doesn't even really look like Hugo's car anymore. It's not even like I snuck my friend's car into a demolition derby. It's like I sold my friend's car into a shop and they're scrapping it. Like...
Yeah, the car's changed.
Hugo's car had taken on a completely new lease of life.
It's a completely different car.
Tom had left a couple of...
Completely different car. It's not a car right now. I don't think that thing would run. It's on fucking cinder blocks. There's two wheels and the fucking... the engine's just out in the open.
Car had taken on a completely new lease of life.
It's a completely different car.
Tom had left a couple of jobs for me.
Right.
And I didn't need to be asked
That's
twice.
the recommended hammer of choice.
So did you just smash it?
Yeah.
And so now it's time for a short montage that I like to call me smashing up my mate's car.
On the T-Max 4. Sorry, Hugo.
And after giving it a new paint
Is this why all demolition derby cars look so fucked up before they even enter the ring? I always thought it was because they just reused them. I didn't know it's because they had to take apart the car and make it safe to use. I genuinely just assumed demolition derbies added a rolled cage and then were just like, all right, go for it. Just start crashing into people.
job.
I wonder how they probably have to mod the car in a way to make it so it's not going to explode, right? They probably put minimal fuel in it, and I would assume they have some sort of safety area or mod to where, like, if you... Because when you go into a head-on collision, the car could just, like, explode. Unlikely, but it could. Cars just don't explode. I think there's a chance. Electric cars do. Electric cars will just set on fire. If you, in bad scenarios, I used to watch like British car reviews. Like fucking, what's that one show? Grand Tour, but before that it was something else. And dude, one of them, Richard Hammond, got into a car crash. The car just caught on fire.
Sorry.
Yeah, in Top Gear. Car just caught on fire. He just crashed it. No, it just caught on fire. Like, immediately burst into flames.
My work here was done.
Smiley face, which is also the logo of the silly company, which is powered by Shopify. But what?
It integrates seamlessly with all social media platforms. Figure out a way I would get Hugo to the Demolition Derby. Now, slight problem with this, because as a result of the videos that I make, my friends don't really trust me.
No way!
And you know what? That's fair enough. So, in order to get Hugo to the Derby, I called him and said this.
We'll just say it's a video idea. Just say I need to go to a Demolition Derby. You could paint it as a regular video idea that could be something cool on itself.
Hello, how you doing?
Hello, mate. How are you?
I wanted to pitch something to you. Patrick's...
We're over half of the way to the charity goal. Are we really? Oh my God, we're at $2,056. Dub in the fucking chat for Animal Rescue Corps already. Kevin and Evan, thank you for the tier 3 sub. Evan for the 10 to Ark. Jamie Trash, Mokrozo for the sub. Fran for the 5. Been watching the videos for a while. Remember watching your video about 21st birthday. It inspired me to be a better person. Well, thank you for the 5. And I always say y'all made me a better person as well, so I appreciate you guys equally. 5 cent for the sub. Kimba, thank you for the 3. I was driving horses from Las Vegas back up to California. Tire blew up in Death Valley. I'm stuck on the side of the road for 3 hours. I was driving my horses. What? Jordan, thank you for the 10. Watching you for years now, struggling with my sexuality right now, and every time I hear you talk about the LGBTQ, I feel better. Well, thank you for the 10. And, you know, feel comfortable in, you know, whatever sexuality you are. I think most people won't judge you. There's a select group of individuals that are just assholes. K40 for the sub, E20 for the 1. Hiltzy, thank you for the 1. Wanted to donate all that I could do. Pyro for the 10. Noel for the sub, Simo for the 2. All right, lock in.
already in on YouTube.
I said I wasn't going to pause to read donuts till the video's over, but apparently I am wrong again. Kevin and Internal for the sub.
It's Twins content.
It's like ingrained into my head. You know how bad it's gotten sometimes? I'll say chat off stream. Like chat. Like I'll say chat. Like, but in casual conversation. It's bad. Like I'll be like, yeah, no, chat, I mean, oh, wait. And then I'll do that. Yeah, I mean, chat, oh, wait. And then I stop. It's usually, the time that I do it is usually like an hour after stream. Once I'm out of stream, I like phase back into like being a person. I feel like I like black out when I'm streaming. And I'm just like, I'm on like autopilot. and then I exist again after.
It does quite well. So we've had an idea about going to Oxford University to have various different professors test you and Patrick to see the difference in you. It would be a
How the fuck does this have to do with a demolition derby?
day of filming. We'll drive you out there, we have a nice beer, and then we come home.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Cool. Okay, mate. I'll send this over to you now. Look forward to spending time with you.
Sounds like an immense amount of fun.
I'll speak to you in a bit. Bye. Easy. So easy. Oh, how do you get friends to do videos? Lie. Just lie to them. It's the day.
I always wonder, like, do you think YouTube... I think it varies by YouTuber. Do you think Max pays the people that he has in his videos? I think if they're other YouTubers, no. Because it's publicity for your own channel. But I think if it's like... Not Mr. Beast, but like somebody that does like video ideas where they loop their friends in. Here's an example. Well, actually, this is kind of a shitty example, but I'm going to use it anyway. You know the Stokes twins? You know how there's like 4 people a part of the Stokes twins videos that don't really make their own content, but they're always in the videos? Like, they get paid a salary for sure. This is like maybe my nerd shit about like the logistics of social media kicking in. But I've always wondered, like, if they get paid a flat fee per video or if they get a percentage of the video's revenue. What do you think? Asking my chat. I don't know. I feel like it varies by. I think they if they get paid flat fee, they're getting fucking fisted. If they're getting paid, like editors normally get paid flat fee, but if you're in the video and you're like fucking 30% of the vid and you're getting paid fucking flat fee when the Stokes twins average fucking 20 million views per video, they're getting like fucking $1,000 a video, bro.
Of the derby. I'm on the way to collect the guys. Everything is in place. Hugo's car is at the Demolition derby, ready for it.
What does flat fee mean? Flat fee means you get paid prior to, right? So editors get paid flat fees, but that flat fee might change depending on the length of the video. Like a base video, my editor might get paid blank amount of money. But if the video's 3 hours long, like JDYO, Jericho's editing a 3-hour Slime Rancher video, I'll pay him more because it's more editing. It's going to take him more time. Like when Cloak does vlogs, I pay him more. But he doesn't get a percentage of the video's revenue. He just gets a higher flat fee. Does that make sense? There's rarely editors will get paid that, but usually when you have like dual, like the Stokes twins probably 50-50 split the video's rev. So if the video makes $5,000, they each take $2,500.
Race. Hugo knows nothing.
I'm a better editor than them all combined. Well, Brady is basically a human plugged into a CPU, so I don't think you're better than him.
Pray that everything goes off smoothly here.
Let's find these boys.
I picked up Hugo and accomplice Patrick from a cafe near their house.
How much do you pay your editors? I really need to fucking lock into this video. I used to say, but I feel like it's kind of dickhead shit just to like air that out. So I keep that under the wraps. My editors have a base pay per video, and then that can go up if the video's long. And I negotiate, right? So it's like sometimes if I send them a VOD, like when they edited Mafia, I just openly say, I want to pay you more for this. Is this okay? And then we can haggle. But sometimes they'll just like request more. Like Aiden's editing one for the FaZe Boys React, and he was like, can you pay me a bit more? I'm like, yeah. You know, half for the sub, 20 for the 3. Get yourself something nice. Harry's Donatello half and Zob for the sub. For the 25 says, love the streams. Benson for the 40 to Ark. Thank you for the work. Put in the smile. Jason, thank you for the 10. Love the streams. Baron and RMK for the sub one-wheeler. For the 50 to Ark. Thank you for the fucking dono as well to Animal Rescue Corps. Kevin and Eternal for the sub sour. And Zavi for the sub. W fucking donos. Gummy for the 25 to Animal Rescue Corps as well. And Eel for the 10. Hope you have a great stream. Love you, Joe. Thank you.
Hello, mate.
I like the black and white, different visual.
Yeah, I think that makes us look like twins, but not twins.
And thankfully, it seemed that Hugo had fully fallen
Stop ignoring your chat. Brother, all I've been doing is reading chat. I'm not even watching the video right now.
for the twins test video idea.
There's going to be various different tests. Some of them silly, some of them serious.
Cool. Any questions? No?
So we piled into the car and headed to the track. And on the way, I got a little more insight into the reason for this whole scheme.
Patrick, can you drive?
No, I cannot drive.
Is that a source of great contention?
It's a source of I did it and I didn't.
I told Hugo that
I can't imagine. I mean, dude, it's the same thing with like a bike ride, though. Yeah, have you ever met somebody that doesn't know how to ride a bike? It might be you. I'm not making fun of you. But when somebody's like, I don't know how to ride a bike, and they're like 20, I'm like, you don't know how to ride a bike. You don't know how to ride a bike? Swimming, too. Swimming specifically. You not knowing how to ride a bike, I go, okay. It's crazy to me, but I get it because I remember learning how to ride a bike. Do you guys remember that? I remember being on training wheels, and they were always like lopsided, so you would learn how to just pedal with them hovering in the air, and they would catch you if you fell, and then they would take them off. And I was like, okay, now I'm just riding a bike. I remember that. I don't remember really learning how to swim. I remember going to the YMCA and like taking swimming lessons, but from my earliest memory, I already knew how to swim. So when somebody's like, I don't know how to swim, I go, what do you mean you don't know how to swim? And I'm not I would never make fun of somebody for that, but I can't imagine. I feel like if you brain wiped me and chucked me in the ocean, I would at least be able to like you know? I think it's panic. If you don't know how to swim, when you get thrown in water, you freak out. And so it's like you sink because you just kind of manically slap around. But if I talk, say one of my friends is like 22 and he's like, I don't know how to swim. And I went, literally just go like this in the water. Like, and then I slowly put him in the water. I think he would do it and he'd be like, this isn't that hard. I feel like I could teach like a grown man how to swim in 5 minutes. Like 5 minutes. Not multiple lessons. It would be like a very quick, like, this is all you have to do.
The test would be taking place at Oxford University, when in fact, we were taking...
That's not swimming, it's treading water. And if you could tread water, you can swim. That's how I see it. If you're able to... That's floating? No, it's not. Floating is when you're like... I don't float, by the way. I fucking hate when people know how to float. I can't float. If I try to float, I sink. So I'll go like this, like a starfish. I'll go, and I'm like barely above the water. The water's like here. And if I let out my breath, I fucking sink.
A slight detour.
Not going a little way outside. Spines.
Needs a test first up.
And that test wouldn't be taking
It's because you're fat? No, it's because I have a low body fat percentage. It's based on like surface area of your body and then body fat as well.
place in a lab. Welcome to Stan Lake Arena.
All right, lock into the video, dude. I'm trying to watch some cars get destroyed, chat. Come on, man. You guys keep getting off topic.
And that test wouldn't be taking place in a lab. Welcome to Stan Lake Arena, the home of UK banger racing, and the soon-to-be final resting place for Hugo's Volvo.
Awfully quiet, you guys.
Suddenly we're in Tennessee.
And as far as Hugo was concerned, we were here for pattern recognition evaluation that was one of the day's tests.
So, you'll be watching a series of races. I need you to pay as much attention to the races as you possibly can. We will then be asking you some questions. Who is the more attentive out of the two of you?
Who can recognise patterns?
Probably me.
I think it might be you.
Spoiler alert, it wasn't. With Tom prepping Hugo's Volvo mere meters away.
Bro, but that car doesn't even look like his car anymore. If you fucking, like, that's the thing. You would have to keep it in its original form for me to be like, oh, that's my car. Like, you scrap, dude, there's fucking, like, the whole car's just got modded to a different vehicle.
It was time for the day's races to start.
Here we go, we've got a car.
I love the smell of diesel in the morning.
And it didn't take long for Hugo to really get into it.
Come on, 112! Honestly, I don't think many of them are roadworthy. They haven't.
What's the point of the race if they're all crashing? Yeah, Debbie Downer over here.
Got lights for a start.
Because that's a part you crash into other people so you can win. And you're allowed and promoted to crash.
What's the appeal of this? You watch things which are broken get more broken.
Yeah, that's why I watched the X Factor.
And a few races down, he was practically begging for destruction.
Oh, got it! Into the tires! He's going the wrong way! You suck!
And rather adorably, Hugo was taking the fake memory test a little too seriously.
This shit looks so fun, dude.
I was expecting to be led to a room and be asked how many first names were on cars. We have Morgan, Cam, Corey, Bowen. It's weird because you watch for...
I remember when I was a kid and we would go go-karting and it was like, don't hit the car in front of you. I would always like fucking slam right into the dad in front of me. Like, doof. And he would go... And we're all strapped in, and the race is about to start or end, and it would always be so funny. He would turn around and be like, wait, he'd be like, fucking stare. They give you like a death stare. It's just like some old father.
And you're glad they're safe, but after a while you think, I sort of want to...
You just slam right into it.
be safe again.
Boom! Oh, sorry. I thought I was hitting the brake.
Want some carnage, huh?
Maybe be careful with what you wish for, Hugo, my boy.
You want to see a car flip?
That one's crashed out, that one's crashed out. This is high energy, intense stuff.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Here we go.
Hugo was having way too much fun, so I thought it was finally time for me to ruin his day.
I want to bring my dad here and tell him my car's looking all right.
No, Hugo. No, it isn't. Because Racer Tom was ready to go, and Hugo's Volvo was next up. And despite being asked to be extra observant, Hugo was utterly clueless.
Some of them look like family cars.
He didn't see the fucking fat-ass letters that say, "Hi, Hugo."
Oh, straight away! These cars are, I can't say it's enough, completely ruined. The most banged up ones so far.
But thanks to my extremely helpful sign, he finally noticed something was up.
Hi, Hugo! Yeah! There's a Volvo as well!
Oh my God! How long? How long? It's a Volvo. It's a black Volvo. It says "Hi, Hugo."
Hugo, why do you think it says Hi Hugo on it? What car is it?
It's a Volvo.
Yeah.
Black Volvo. It's like my black Volvo. I hope it's not my black Volvo.
You might want to look a little closer.
That's definitely my car, isn't it?
Look at the number plate. Patrick messaged me a while ago. They like, Hugo always takes a piss because they can't drive. So we decided.
Yeah, I guess now I think you knew. Gentle!
Which is why we kept on making up excuses as to why you couldn't.
Do you think they pay you to use your car? Because I don't know. I mean, it's probably really easy for demolition derbies to get shitty cars. Because I would assume no, probably not. Because demolition derbies could probably get cars with like 280,000 miles on them and just scrap their. It's a car that's worth fucking $400. You know.
Drive.
You are lovingly gullible. I'm thinking that the number of names I've remembered might not be as relevant. No. You can see he's not used to driving it. You've got to be careful with the.
My mom sold her car to one for like what, like $300?
Hey, can I still connect to the Bluetooth? I don't think he's got Bluetooth on. Yeah, I just never get him to say goodbye.
Like, I don't understand how that guy's not injured. I don't care if you have a roll cage or you're wearing a fucking helmet. He just drove fucking 60 miles an hour directly into another car.
Do I get it back? Sort of feels like you won't be able to give me a lift in that car anymore.
I don't know if that's going to drive anymore.
I don't think so. Can I see it again? There he is over there.
Hugo's Volvo had been decimated.
It gets worse the closer you get. Oh my God, you've gutted the thing.
And despite slightly deserving it,
There's nothing left, Tom. What have you done with it?
I actually felt quite bad.
I've driven this car abroad on holidays. I drove this car to pick up my girlfriend.
Nah, that'll still drive. Just put a trash bag on one of the windows and tape it down. You'll be good.
I actually felt quite bad.
I've driven this car abroad on holidays. I drove this car to pick up my girlfriend for the first time. I don't think insurance is going to cover it.
So I'd prepared an extra special gift for Hugo for being such a good sport.
So, Hugo, it would be unfair of me to steal your car,
Yeah,
enter it into a demolition derby,
a little bit.
and not give you a brand new car. So, we have got for you
A smart car. A 2-door electric vehicle. $5,000 MSRP. It's not new, by the way. It's not brand new. It's actually from 2018.
brand new car.
Okay.
So confused.
Because I just know it's not going to be
A brand new car to you. A brand new car to you. We got you a 2001 Honda Accord.
lovely, reliable black Volvo.
It'll drive well. Here's this new Toyota.
And it wasn't a lovely, reliable black Volvo. But before that, if you want to see Pear live, they're absolutely fantastic. They're going to be at the Edinburgh Fringe over August, and I'm going to be there as well with a couple of shows of Loophole. So come on down.
I can see a black tarp. What's under the black tarp?
This is YouTube, and I wanted to give Hugo a little bit of an upgrade. Literally.
It's also a Volvo.
It's exactly the same car, but 1 year newer.
I love her. This makes up for everything. She's the same. It's exactly the same.
But, crucially, a tiny bit nicer. What's your Instagram handle? At
No way he got him off. Anything you want to shout out? Oh, yeah, my Instagram handle. It just never gets it out. What I'm doing has been authorized by one person, not the person who owns the car. This isn't just burglary, but organized crime. As a lawyer, I feel for your lawyer. Well, he's doing it with his friends. Like, theoretically, or not theoretically, technically, he could sue Max and his brother for stealing his car. Like, he, obviously he wouldn't. You got him a new car, but Bacon, thank you for the 10. He just looks at the Volvo and asks if, is that my car? They say, yeah, and then he looks at him like the Rizzler for when they call him his real name. Oh, like an evil turn. Maker RC Tux and Vinny for the sub. Ellie, thank you for the fucking $100 dono to Animal Rescue Corps. Thank you for the fucking 100. Here's my paycheck from today. W chair.